Scorpio says let go if it ain't meant to stay. My spirit guides speak when my world feels gray. So I'm listening close to the cards on the table, trusting the message to make me feel stable. If it resonates, keep it close to your heart and know a new beginning is just a fresh start.
Hey, what's up YouTube, and welcome back to my channel, The Scorpion Effect. If you are new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're feeling my vibe. So, since I went MIA for Valentine's Day on you all, I figured I would make it up to you by giving you some more Valentine's Day readings, okay? So this will be your no contact Valentine's Day reading, okay? So if this is an ex-lover, an ex-situationship, or whatever this is, okay, only you know the no contact situation, okay? And you just want to get more answers, or you want to be nosy and see, you know, what they had going on for Valentine's Day. You want to be nosy, we're gonna be nosy. All right, so let's get started and stick around to the end. I will be clarifying all 12 signs, okay? So I did feel a lot of sadness when I was shuffling these cards and praying over these cards. So someone definitely missed your energy this Valentine's Day, and it's been confirmed here. So with the 8 of Cups, they felt the emotional loss here, okay? Even if they walked away or created distance, there was emotional weight surrounding this, okay? This isn't indifference. This is avoidance of deeper feelings here, okay? They were thinking about what they walked away from, but instead of reaching out, they emotionally checked out harder. Okay, this is a person who's like, no, I can't show that energy. I can't show that I'm missing it because I kind of created the drama. I kind of created the distance. I didn't take accountability. I walked away and I didn't take accountability. I didn't fight for this, okay? This is, I miss it, but I'm not going back right now. They're suppressing, you know, how they really felt, but they definitely missed you. I do feel like this person, they've cried over this connection, but they're too stubborn to really admit that, okay? Could be dealing with a water sign person, could be dealing with fire here. Got Aries energy, Sag energy, Leo. While they didn't reach out, okay? Now, this is where I don't like the energy. With the Knight of Swords reverse, impulsively, they're blocked by pride here. They don't trust their own thoughts, their own feelings here. Overthinking. They're overthinking, and it turns into silence because they go back and forth. Okay, there's like 1 minute where they're lovey-dovey and they're impulsively thinking about this with passion, and then they go back and think more negatively here. Okay, this is a lot of ego, stubbornness. They don't want to look weak. They don't want to look thirsty here, okay? This card screams, I'm not making the first move. I don't care how wrong I am. I don't care how wrong I was. I don't want to look weak. I don't want to look thirsty here. So this person is so consumed with looking weak, looking thirsty, that they would rather be sad, mourn over this, and suppress this than actually feed this, you know? But they're feeling it here. Don't mistake this person's quietness for detachment. They haven't detached. They haven't detached. They may have physically walked away, but mentally they're still in their head over this, okay? Now, what's blocking this connection? There is an imbalance here, okay? With the Temperance reversed, there's no emotional harmony here. One person wants healing. The other is resisting this change, okay? It's the timing here is off, okay? It's not aligned here. There's a lot of emotional immaturity, and the emotional, one person emotional needs are very mature, and the others is very unrealistic and childish here, okay? Again, hot and cold energy, okay? What's blocking this connection is too many extremes here, okay? There's it's poor communication, it's overreacting, it's withdrawing instead of compromising here. This connection lacks emotional regulation, okay? It's like one little thing can throw it off balance. One little thing can make you all not talk. One little thing can make someone block the other person here. And that's what's blocking. And what's been blocking the connection. There's not enough balance in love, emotions, not enough equal give and take. Someone here is don't feel heard. They don't feel that when they express themselves that the issues get resolved. You feel like, oh, you're not really listening if you're not resolving the issues here, right? It's not enough balance in this connection, and the space is needed in this connection, okay? Now, what they're thinking right now, after Valentine's Day, just looking back at everything, I don't feel like this person celebrated Valentine's Day. They've been in their head a lot. They've been keeping to themselves a lot here, and they've been really riddled with anxiety and depression here. Not just from this connection, but just a lot of poor choices they've made over the years. They're tired of the isolation, okay? They're coming out of reflection mode with the Hermit being in reverse. You could be dealing with a Virgo too. They may be reconsidering their distance here. I do feel like this person wants to come out of distance with you, but they still go back and forth, because look what's mirroring that. They go back and forth with this. They're not really ready to put in all the work either, okay? I feel like they're coming out of this because they're tremendously lonely here, okay? They've been watching you, wanting attention, but not wanting to take any real accountability. So they went into hermit mode in the reverse and not in the upright, right? The upright is going in with intention, to heal, to look within, you know, to go in that dark tunnel and come out with your light, right? You only need your light to see, right? Because you're going off your instincts, your thoughts, right? Now, with it in a reverse, this is, I isolated to be petty. I isolated to get you to chase me energy, and it backfired on them, okay? It left them feeling lonely. It left them stalking, doing more watching than anything. This person is definitely watching your social media. You know, if they know where you frequent, they're, you know, purposely going to your favorite coffee shop or something like that, or Target, or whatever it is that you like to do. They want to bump into you. They don't want to come out and say, I miss you. They don't want to come out and say, I need you back. Okay, they don't, but they're feeling lonely. I do feel like this person could be a little older, and they see that they don't have as many options as they used to have. And when I say older, I mean, I don't mean senior citizen older. Nothing against the senior citizens. I love senior citizens. I'm just saying, this person, they're feeling like they're running out of choices, options here, okay? With that Hermit reversed here, I'm alone, but it was my choice, and now they're feeling it, okay? This is someone feeling the actions, the consequences of their actions here, okay? Now, will they be back? Let's be honest, okay? The communication is blocked. Whether you got them blocked, they got you blocked. If they return, it may not be emotionally open, okay? This person is still going to be on guard. We got that here at the bottom of the deck. The energies is still going to be blocked. This is a lot of ego. This is a lot of pride, okay? The King of Swords reverse is a nasty energy in reverse, okay? This is cold. This is detached. This is defensiveness. This is trying to control the narrative. This is, they come back on their own terms, okay? And this is, if I come back, I don't want to hear about the past. Let's move forward. I'm not fixing anything. It's going to stay under the rug, and we're not cleaning under this rug, okay? We're throwing it under the rug. You either take it or you leave it. They're not coming back healed. Collective. I do feel like this person is going to reach out, but it's going to be not in a grand way. It's going to be in one of those ways where maybe they left something at your house, or it's not going to be in a, oh, we need to talk. It's more so, hey, I left this here. Can I come get it? And then, you know, hoping for a talk here, but it's not them outright coming out and saying, okay, let's talk. Okay. This isn't, I love you, I miss you. Okay. This is guarded energy here. This is them wanting to hear, I love you first. This is them wanting to hear, I'm sorry, let's work it out first. They're not coming with apologies here. Okay. Now, what Spirit is saying, right? Spiritual advice when it comes to your situation. This is Spirit directly looking over these cards. Okay, so when I pull a spiritual card and I say spirit advice, what have you seen in this connection? What have you seen in this relationship? What have you seen in both of these people? And what is your advice? That's what this is. Okay, Spirit is telling you to release the nostalgia that you have here. Stop romanticizing the past version of them, what they used to do, because they're not doing it now. There needs to be some inner healing here. There's a lot of childhood wounds here connected to this dynamic. I feel like you both are trauma bonding due to something in your past, okay? Collective, stop holding on to this person. This person doesn't bring you anything. You're holding on to what they did 2 years ago, what they did 3 years ago, what they did 10 years ago. They're not doing it now. They haven't done it. You've been neglected in this. You've been an afterthought in this connection. Okay, you're holding on to memories that no longer suit this reality. The memories you're holding on to is a person you don't know anymore. That person showed up to get you. That was their representative. It's not who they truly are. Okay, this person is only sad and only upset and emotional because you're not begging for them. You're not calling them. You're not texting them, even though they walked away, even though they're the stubborn one, even though they're the impulsive, hot and cold energy here. This is their energy, collective, not your energy. This is their energy. It's no point in doing a no contact reading and I pull up just your energy. This is their energy, okay? They don't have anything to bring. This person needs to heal and they're not healing. They're very defensive. They're very stuck in their ego. They are not good communicators. And when they do communicate, you get one word answers. You don't even get real. The only time you get real communication is when they want to argue. This person don't come problem solving. They come with excuses. They come with BS excuses on top of that, okay? Spirit is saying if they come back unchanged, you will be repeating the cycle. So don't get mad when they come back showing up the same way they came before. This person is not changing, collective. They're not changing, not to be negative, not to be yelling at y'all, but y'all know I'm a big sister. I'm going to give my big sister advice. This person isn't changing. Look at this. Spirit is saying you need to learn boundaries when it comes to the situation. Not to overextend, not to chase, not to fight for someone, something all by yourself. You're the only one fighting for this connection here. Not to accept emotional breadcrumbs here. This connection is testing your endurance, okay? This lesson is because you can fight for it doesn't mean you should be fighting for it here. And it's because you feel like, oh, look at everything I've put in. Look at all, I put in too much work to just let this go. We do have some memories here, but those memories are far and few and in between. You're holding on to what, 5 good memories? A year? The first year, 2 years, like whatever. I'm hearing beginning. I'm not hearing this has been a consistent flow here, okay? You could be dealing with the Pisces as well. Heavy Pisces energy here. I got Gemini. I got Libra as well. Got Sag with Temperance there, and I got Virgo with this Hermit card. I got heavy Pisces and Virgo here, heavy in Sag, heavy. This is on and off, not settled energy. So they're not settled in this no contact. So to sum this up, okay, I do feel like they're going to reach out to you. You all will talk maybe 2 to 4 weeks. There could be a possible attempt in communication. Within the first month, there is some movement here with this person, okay? There will be some type of clarity or closure within 3 months, okay? 3-month mark, you may be over this, collective, okay? So for Valentine's Day, they felt it. They felt the distance. They missed it. They missed the situation. They missed the connection, okay? But they suppressed it. They definitely suppressed it here. Their ego is blocked by the lack of action and the lack of balance here, okay? They're now sitting in the silence they've created and is loud. It's super loud. But if they return, it won't be soft. I feel like this person is going to come in like a wrecking ball with demands, and this person feels like they're the prize. And I'm not trying to minimize this person, but how can you be the prize when you ain't offering shit? You ain't doing shit. You ain't making real moves. You're not a problem solver. All you want to do is sweep things under the rug and make demands and be controlling. And this person knows that you're holding on to them. This person knows that they got you hooked. They hooked you in the beginning and they know that you're stuck. And this person wants you to be stuck. They like when you're in a defense. They like when you're arguing with them. And Spirit is saying that's where you're going wrong here, okay? Spirit is asking you, are you holding on to love, or are you holding on to the memories of love? Because this isn't love, collective. This person's very toxic, and you only feel this way because they left you with a lot of unanswered questions, okay? So Valentine's Day, yeah, they missed you. Yeah, they wanted to reach out, but their pride won't let them. And Spirit is saying you need to set firm boundaries when you do talk to this person. They'll be back. You all will have some type of closure, connection, closure. Now, for some of you, you may not have the kind of closure that you want, but there will be some type of closure from this. Okay, it's from what they're not doing, what they're not saying. And remember, no answer is an answer. Remember that, collective. No answer is an answer. We're going to go to all signs now. Okay, so let's see. If you're no contact with an Aries, there's twin flame energy here. They are copying what you're doing. So if you're quiet, they're quiet. Be careful with this because this is karmic lessons in self-worth here, okay? If you're dealing with a Taurus, they're spying. They're doing more watching than anything. Be careful with this Taurus as well. They could have heavy stalker things with them. If you are dealing with a Gemini, they're lusting over this, just wanting the sex. They are not committed. This Gemini is a real piece of work. Be careful. If you're dealing with a Cancer, they will return. This is, they felt like this was a missed opportunity, but Spirit is saying, make sure you set firm boundaries here, okay? If you're dealing with a Leo, the Leo is going about their business and they're thinking, time will heal this someday, one day. They're not putting any effort. They feel like time will do the work. If you're dealing with a Virgo, the Virgo is going to chase you. This is going to be like love bombing, kind of. This can be a little toxic, so watch out for this. If you're dealing with a Libra, they're at their breaking point. They do want to reach out. Expect to hear from this Libra because they're in their head over this. They may have shed tears over this. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, they're holding on to the memories. Is bittersweet here. I don't think the Scorpio is going to reach out, but they are holding on to the memories. They may reach out later, but I think it's slow movement with this Scorpio. If you are dealing with a Sag, they feel abandoned, left out. They feel like they don't have a way to contact you. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, they are watching from afar and they're suppressing their feelings. This Capricorn has a hard time with, they could have some childhood trauma too. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, not a Capricorn, if you're dealing with an Aquarius, they do want commitment here. They are marriage minded right now. If you are dealing with a Pisces, the Pisces is in a lot of pain over this. Valentine's Day hit them hard. You know, Pisces is the lovers. It hit them hard because they may have wanted to see you, but they didn't put any work in here either. So those are your messages. Let me know in the comments if this resonated for you all. And until your next reading, take care. Bye.